after downloading the Visual Studio Code, this is the setup. We double click to start installing. We click run, and then this is the page that pops up. So we agree with whatever license, so you can read through, and then we click next. You make sure you have at least 372 megabytes of free space available. You click next, and then it is very good to check this. This is already checked, so that is okay. And then you can create a desktop icon so that you can easily run your Visual Studio Code. But please ensure that add to path has been checked so that it will give your Visual Studio permission to run certain commands. Okay, so let's wait while our Visual Studio Code installs, or our VS Code installs. Good. So let us launch our Visual Studio Code. So here is our Visual Studio Code. I used to have Visual Studio Code on my computer. That is why this has opened. But for you wouldn't get something like this. You may have. Let me close this. Yeah, so you may have something like this. You wouldn't have any recent file open, but that is equally fine. So let us maximize this. So this is our Visual Studio interface. So the next thing is to install certain extensions that will help us run our code effectively. Okay, so now before we write our first code, let us install some extensions. In VS Code, an extension is basically a plugin or a computer program that adds some additional features to your Visual Studio Code. So to install an extension, you click on this box and then you search for these extensions. We go for Live Server. This extension, so this is the extension we are looking for. We install. So Live Server has been installed. We also go for Material Icon Theme. Yeah, this helps. It gives us nice icons. So we are going to set the file icon theme as Material. So these are very nice icons that the Material theme gives. And then we also have one other extension, Code Runner. So we're going for Code Runner. It's also a very good extension. We install that. Okay, so right now we have enabled Code Runner. So these are the basic extensions we need to get started.